arriving this month, September, and I'm going to share with you. I've already started with the preschool books. If you didn't watch that video, check that out. And my motive for purchasing Sesame Street. The child is obsessed with Sesame Street. She calls those characters her friends, and it's just really cute. So I am happy that I made that choice because they are great character builders, a great addition. And so I actually found these first, and one seller had a couple of lots. That's why there are so many, and just grateful to be able to get both of them. And a lot of them are books that my older children had when they were younger, or I had when I was younger. Let's see, $10. I think there were $5, both $5 lots. And so it only came up to $15. I asked them to combine shipping for me, and all worked out well. So lots. It's a mixture of levels and things like that, but this is definitely enough to fill in their red folders, as that is something that we do on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. Refill these folders so that they have, I usually put 5 books in, but my son is he is the bookworm. He will read all 5 of his books in one day. So I had to fill in some gaps because he had pretty much outgrown. The other girls are still reading them, and then once they are all read, I still have the 2-year-old not reading it. So once they're all read, they will be donated. There will not be a use for them. I won't have to keep them any longer, aside from the ones that I pull out and keep, like the Sesame Street books and the brand new readers. The rest of them we probably will not keep, as well as these. So after this haul, I have one more. It's totally different genre. There are some things that I pick for myself that are also going to become books for the children. So I will share that haul shortly. Probably tomorrow. I will share that last haul. And that's the last haul of the year. So let me get started. Enough rambling. We have Little Bear. This was a favorite of mine when I was 3, 4. I remember reading Little Bear. I learned how to read early, and this was one that I read. And we have Little Bear in our reading books, our actual textbooks, and I think we have one Little Bear book, but not this particular one. And you can see it's quite old. This is an original. Yeah, I'm looking at 1977 right here. It's an original. So it's just neat to find books when I find books this old. Not bad off in condition, but just to show the kids, how we get those questions. Did you guys have books when you were little? That type of thing. So yeah. Then we have my first book of sign language, which just adds on to our collection of signs. I recently shared sign language video. Really nice. The kids know some of these things, and but this would be a recommendation. I would recommend this if someone asked. So nice little deal. And then we have a sight word reader called Up and Down. So very simple. The 2-year-old and 4-year-old are have read this one. And then we have Clifford Finds a Clue. My older kids were really into Clifford. We had quite a few. But now I'm just, whatever I pull up in a lot, if I like the lot, that's what I usually go for. Caillou. So On the next haul, you will see books that I hand selected versus a lot. So it's just, you know, something totally different. Books that I had to choose. It was from one store, but I personally chose them. So the Teeny Tiny Woman, you guys know Rhyme and Reason, Teeny Tiny Woman in the Teeny Tiny House. Really cute. Teeny Tiny Animals. That looks like. And then we have a Littlest Pet Shop, Rapunzel. And then we have A Kiss for Little Bear. So, very vintage. Very, very old. Well kept. This one says 1985 in it. So, yeah. And then we have Father Bear Comes Home. And this was one of my favorites as well when I was young. We have The Scarlet Monster Lives Here. We have The Great Toy Escape. Money Trouble, which we already have, so this will be donated. Pizza for Sam. Let's start to read book. We have Morse Goes to School. This was probably the first book that I ever read on my own when I was 3. And I know I worried my mom to death reading this book, but I finally learned how to read it on my own, and I know she was happy. But definitely not an original, but good to have. And then we have Come and Play Hippo. We have Penguin's Big Hill, a rhyme time reader. So, a rhyming book. And then we have Harry and the Lady Next Door. Also one that we had before. Johnny Lyon's Rubber Boots. Little Porcupine's Christmas. And this is from the author of If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, that series. So really cute. Diary of a Worm. Very, very interesting. They have been loving this book. My mom says I have to stop eating so much garbage right before I go to bed. So, I will not eat my homework. I will not eat my homework. I will not eat my homework. His teacher had him right. Because he was eating his homework. He forgot his lunch, so he ate his homework. So, really, really cute. The Cat in the Hat. We did not, my little ones did not have Cat in the Hat, I don't think. But we had this book before, so it's another addition to our couple of Dr. Seuss books. Yogi Bear and the Bubblegum Lions, and you all know this is very vintage. Very, very vintage. So, just really cute to show them books of yesteryear. Then we have Mickey Mouse Heads for the Sky. We have But You're a Duck. We have The Three Little Pigs. Richard Scarry Camping Out, which my kids love Richard Scarry. We have a couple of Richard Scarry books. Franklin is Bossy, also a favorite of my older children. And luckily we did not have that one. Hugley Takes a Bath. Fishing Lessons. A Cow on the Line, which my older son had, I guess, the complete Thomas whatever. So this is kind of new. I'm not going to collect them this time around, but you know, it just happened to be in here. Let's see. No Joan. Quite Enough, or Quiet Enough Hot Dogs and Other Silly Stories. So Rookie Reader. So there are very simple words, nice pictures in here that kind of grab the kids' attention without you know, giving them overwhelming them. So win-win for this one. And then we have I'll Fix It Anthony. And then we have Care Bears Snow Fun. Also a throwback, Corduroy's Christmas, throwback, The Three Billy Goats Gruff, The Class from the Black Lagoon, The Rain Came Down, very cute. David Shannon is a favorite of ours as well. Miss Moo Goes to the Zoo. So a little bit of shared reading here. Mercer Mayer, Just a Secret. Mouse's First Spring. A Surprise Garden. Very, very cute story. We have Rugrats Throwback, Tickle for Treats. We have Kiss Me I'm Perfect. We had I Love You Forever. I have to, I think I might get it for the little ones, but I know my older kids had it. So that's where this is from. Or maybe we had it. I don't know. Dora Saves the Snow Princess. The Haunted Castle. It's a hologram, and you know we have to use our discernment with this one. Ends up being kind of funny, but the holograms in it are what grabs their attention. The Pancake That Ran Away. A very cute story as well. A Friend Like You. The pictures in here are awesome. Awesome. And then we have our Hoppity's Vacation word book. And so lots of, you know, things to talk about in here. Very nice cardboard book. Of course, vintage. And then we have Baby Angels, which was also, this was a favorite of mine. I had it for the older kids. And then we have Our Three Friends Who Saved the Day. And very nice story. They're out going fishing. And then we have Moustache. So lots of animals going on in these books. We have Kisses. So not too much overwhelming. How I Became a Pirate, another David Shannon book. Let me stand up. So because they are Pippi Longstocking fans, they love pirates. Oink. We have Noah's Ark. On Noah's Ark by Jan Brett, also another favorite author of ours. When the Cows Come Home. We have Look Inside Trucks, which I remember having this book, all about trucks and, you know, community helpers. And as you can see, the book is in great condition. Some of the flaps have not been lifted yet. They've been looking through it, but they haven't lifted all the flaps yet. So And then we have this Eric Carle 10 little rubber ducks. And very interesting thing, we love Eric Carle as well. Little ducks are packed in the toy box. And just get to the end. At the end, so you get the ducks. So what they do is, a lot of the times, they take, and down in here we have some of them, they're animals here, and they will play along with the story. So that's why there are animals in here. But immediately when the 2-year-old saw this book, she ran to get the ducks. So they have so much fun in this book, and the art in the book is just very cute. And they come and squeak their ducks and act out the story. And so, like I said, a great little addition to our library. And I'll straighten those up, and they are in this bin, and I set them up here. So they had a space, even though there's space in the bin, and I think I probably have about 10 more bins. I am definitely not getting ready to fill them up. I am still on the discard stance, so we're just going to discard things and keep it moving. So let me know if you have any of these titles or any other books that you recommend for 2 through 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds. I'd love to hear that, and stay tuned for the next haul, and that way you can see, like I said, my motive behind having to upgrade a little bit without breaking the bank. That's just my MO. I don't want to break the bank. I don't want to buy needless things. So, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.